Hey, did you watch Paule's new video?
Okay. Let's see what he wants.
So in this video we are taking a closer look between the DZ
Okay.
Prime and
lauter
the
hier.
DZ Athena. Both are budget cine lenses, if you will. The DZOs are a little bit longer in the market. The DZ is the new contender, if you will. How they both compare, what is better? Obviously.
Oh hey, so you're looking probably for a POV cinema build rig. Well, in this video we are talking exactly about that. Coming up. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. I'm Paul. This channel is all about filmmaking, gear reviews, but also DaVinci Resolve tutorials. So if that's something that you're interested in, consider subscribe. That really helps the channel. Thank you. So in this video we are talking about a POV point of view cinema camera helmet build. What a long name. So first of all, let's start what you actually need to get this all running. So first of all, the lens choice here is very important. We've chosen a 12mm Laowa zero distortion cine lens, and I wouldn't go beyond 15mm to be honest, because this whole effect or this perspective really pays out if you are that wide to see your hands and all that stuff. And as you can see already, this is at least a two-person job. So you need one person that is holding the camera and another person who is pulling focus and all that stuff. So therefore we have here the small rig Magic Fizz, which is the focus motor. And then over here we have the video transmission, which is the dwarf connection, which has almost zero latency, which makes it even perfect so that the focus puller or first AC can pull focus in real time, which is already important. Then obviously also the balance of the whole rig on your head is really important. So therefore here on the back end we have a counterbalance, and in this case we have two V-mount batteries, just because the C70 is a little bit more on the heavy side, so I would also suggest using a lightweight camera. Also your neck will say thank you for that. And everything else is just rigged here with some rods and some threads. And overall the camera here is also very secure. We have 3 different magic arms, which is everything makes it really tight. But there's also a downside to this build, because you always have to adjust 3 points when you want to adjust your tilt and everything before you want to start running. So maybe a suggestion would be a ball head. So I will make an update of this video, a new rig by the end of this year. This one is from Dominic, he's a good friend of mine, so thank you for that. And also here we have the Insta360 X4 just as a BTS camera. I would also suggest picking an open helmet. And then here there are just some threads inside the helmet to secure everything, and that's basically it. So the whole helmet itself is not that expensive. What is expensive is the video transmission, the lens, the camera, the V-mounts and all that stuff. So if you already have this kind of stuff, this is a really cool underrated perspective. And here we use the C70 because that's the only camera that we have that has internal NDs. And on 12mm you cannot put any ND filter in front because you will see it because it's dead wide. On another paid gig that was actually the initial thought that we had when we used this rig was a client came to me and said, hey, we want to have user-generated content that looks like user-generated but is not user-generated. So I came up with the idea of a POV perspective, which paid out really well, and also the sponsors and everything of this video really liked that idea, and personally I also liked it, and you can really go crazy with that perspective, and it's something really new. And as I've said, if you want to try it out for yourself, rent it out. And probably the most important question, is it heavy? Yes, it is. So you cannot use it more than 30 minutes at a time, or maybe 15 minutes depending on your neck and your muscles and everything like that. But you will feel it straight away in your neck, in your shoulders, in your back. So it's not really that for long term. So make sure that you plan your shots accordingly and ahead. So what is the perfect position of the camera? So just let me demonstrate it real quick. So if you have this helmet, this is actually a perfect position so that the camera is a little bit, at your mouth, or even a little bit lower, and that way it works really well. If the camera is too way up here, you cannot see anything, and also it has to be fairly close to your mouth or to your chin, somewhere here, because then obviously if it's too far front, then you're getting very front heavy and you probably won't see your arms, and the whole perspective doesn't work out that well. So make sure that it's always like at mouth level and very close to your face. So that's basically everything I have to say to this whole build. If you have any further questions, you know the game, just drop them down in the comments below, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers!